the landing or the platform. You guys step upon the platform. You guys start walking across. You can see that the two other vessels are still there. The smaller shuttle has two of those armed guards like standing next to the boarding ramp of the shuttle, and they're just kind of like standing there at attention with guns. And they're kind of on the other side of the platform. You guys walk to the basically this metal trail that kind of leads up to where the massive doors are to this place. Right as you get to the doors start to open. And almost running into you as they're walking out are those three Morse Corp individuals. And they don't seem to they just don't seem to notice you guys as you guys almost like walk into each other. And they just shift to the side just a little bit as they're talking with one another. And they kind of just walk by you. Like, they're not really addressing you other than the fact that they just kind of slid around you as you guys were walking in and they were walking out. You do hear one of them say, the African-American male who had the really bright blue eyes, say to the larger individual who has the scars on his face, "Well, it looks like it's going to be a pretty easy job for you." "Why you say that?" As they're walking by us. "It just seems like this is pretty straightforward. What you do, you just give them an estimate, take care of it." And as they're kind of walking out, like that's kind of all the conversation you hear as they continue their conversation past you.
Well, I guess that went well. 1 second, I gotta stop by the bar real quick, and I'll run over to the bar, and run to the bartender, and I'm going to ask him for asteroid whiskey, which costs 6, and I'm gonna tip him 2 to see if he can get me a little bit better stuff. And then I'm going to.
He kind of looks at you with a side eye, and he's like, "Better than asteroid whiskey?"
No, just
you can't get much. You can't get much better than asteroid whiskey.
Listen, there's rail asteroid whiskey, and there's more refined, if you know what I mean.
Listen, I can probably sneak a little from the top shelf here, but you know, that 8 hollows should do it.
And do you happen to have any vacuum ice? It cost 3 hollows. I wasn't sure if you guys had any around here.
Oh, vacuum ice?
Yeah. To kind of chill the drink.
Yeah, sure.
Can I get a set of that as well?
Yeah, why not? 3 hollows.
Yep. And then I'll just grab that and then just run back to the elevator.
Okay.
And then is Maroney still sitting there?
Yeah. He's kind of there, getting ready to just doing his thing. I mean, the elevator is still running because it's still going to like the other sectors.
Right. Is there anyone else on it yet?
There are like a couple people that looks like they're milling about, maybe thinking about getting ready to get on, but somebody calls over to them and they kind of walk over and start having a conversation over off to the side. And
I'll turn to the Don Aster and go, make sure no one gets on while I talk to Maroney for a second.
Got it, boss.
Yes, sir.
And then I'll walk over to Maroney and go, Maroney, how's it going, pal?
Ah, damn!
How's everything going?
It's good. It's good. I just hope they get that Sector 4 open here pretty soon. We're getting some people that are pretty impatient and getting a little, a little frustrated, you know?
Yeah. No, I actually had a question about that. See, I was wondering if there would be any way to possibly make our way down to Sector 4, maybe before it opens, if you catch my drift.
You want to go to Sector 4 now?
I mean, within the next elevator run or two, if it was possible, before they, since everything's closed down right now, a couple of my crew, you know, they get anxious. They want to get back down there and start mining. And I was wondering, and I'll kind of pull out the whiskey and pour it out and put it right in front of them and just go, wondering if there's just any way that you might be able to, you know, take 1, 2, 3, you know, 4 people down there.
Go ahead and make a savvy check with advantage for me.
All right. Seven and 8. Can I add them together?
No, you cannot.
Can I use a void point to add them together?
No, you can't use a void point to roll with advantage when you already have advantage on the roll. So you fail, but he kind of looks at you and he's like, "Look, Dev, you've proven that you're a good repairman and you can fix things up, and I appreciate that. But you're kind of asking me to go against my responsibilities here on this elevator, you know, and I love my job, you know. It's a great job."
I completely understand, and I don't want to put you in a predicament. And I go ahead and I put the bag of ice out there next to it.
You like start to put some cubes in the whiskey that you poured.
I put it right there and I go, listen, if there's no way that you can get us down to 4, is there a way you can get us to 3? And then is there a way you know to get to 4? Yes, I hear you. I then take 2 hollows and slide it down next to it as well.
All right. Well, he takes the whiskey and he sips it. That's cold.
I bet it is.
Well, I know a way on Sector 3. But
Go on.
You're going to have to do some repair work. There's an old abandoned elevator on Sector 3 that will take you to 4.
Do you have a map? Or do you know, do you have directions how to get there that you could write down for us?
Oh, yeah, I could jot them down for you. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, Dev, though. It's kind of off the beaten path, you know? People haven't been that way in a long time. It's been mined out.
No worries. We'll take care of that.
All right. You got it.
So,
thanks for the whiskey.
of course. No, it's always great doing business with you. So, I'm going to go back and get the rest of the guys. And then, so by the time you get back with your next run, we should be ready to go.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
And then I'll turn back to Aster and Don and go, all right, well, I made it work. We have a way to Sector 4, but it's not as originally planned. We need to go back to the ship to talk to everyone, to let them know how this is going to work. And we're going to have to change a few things. I might have to tag along as well to be able to assist with the project of getting down to Sector 4.
What, is he not gonna take us there? Do we need to jump him?
No. he can't get us down to Sector 4 by himself. It would cause too many issues, but there is another elevator that he's going to give me directions to that we're going to have to fix up. Yes, Dakota.
So-
1 second.
So we
So-
got more.
By the time we fix the elevator, section 4 might be open.
I mean, I don't know of any other way. If we jump them, you're just sending red flags all across the board. And we already have Morse Corp here.
That's fair.
Aster, somebody talking to another individual, some other miner, bumps into you by accident, and they go, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean that.
What are you doing?
Hey, look! I'm just waiting on Sector 4 to open. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're waiting on Sector 4 to open? So I'm waiting on Sector 4 to open. I'm going to that sector.
Well, that makes two of us.
Well, you know what? Why isn't it open now?
Yeah,
I'm sure there's more than us in here waiting for Sector 4 to open.
Hey, shh. You know what I heard? I heard maybe some lucky miner like just struck the lion's share of gems down there, and the company just shut down the whole floor so they can make sure that they don't have to pay out all these other miners.
That's unbelievable.
What do you mean it's unbelievable?
It's unbelievable.
You don't think somebody might have got lucky and found like some kind of hive of gems or something like that?
No, I think that's awful, and that we should riot. We should all go down there right now.
But we
We could all overtake the guy in the elevator. He doesn't look very strong, you know.
Maroni's cool.
Yeah, he's cool, but he's follows the rules too much.
I mean, he has a pretty good job.
Would you want his job?
I mean, all you got to do is run an elevator all day? I mean, come on.
Well, then that sweetens the pot for you. If we start a riot, everybody flies into the elevator. We all go to section 4 or sector 4. You know.
Hey! Look, you know, I'm not all into the whole riot and thing. Maybe 10 years ago, not now. And he kind of starts walking. The woman that was with him kind of like pulls him away from you. And just starts walking away.
Boring. I tried.
Are you trying to get us caught?
No.
Dude, what if
Listen.
he reports us?
He's not going to report me.
Okay, we get down there after rioting. How are we going to sell the gems?
Say we weren't a part of the riot.
I don't think that's how it works.
Why not? Listen, anything's possible. If you just believe enough.
Look, let's just get back to the ship. Talk to the others. Decide what we want to do. And go from there.
All right. Fine.
So you guys are making your way back to the ship? Okay.
With me hiding behind them, of course.
Oh, of course. Absolutely. Yeah. You guys make your way back to the ship, no problem. Once the shuttle's still there, 2 guards standing out front, Morse Corp ship still there. You guys make your way back to the Omen to meet Andronima and Noah.
All I'm saying is if I didn't take risks, I wouldn't have found some of the stuff I found in my life, okay? Including these crystals.
Very well. That might be true. But also causing a riot and killing people is not also the best idea.
I did not once say killing people, and I met you guys with a dead body here, so I don't know what you're into.
Start a riot. That sounds like a great idea.
Thank you.
Okay, so listen, I talked to Maroni.
Mm-hmm.
He gave us a way where we can get down to Sector 3, and then there's another elevator shaft that'll get us to Sector 4,
Mm-hmm.
and once we repair it, we can get down there, and then we can also use that as a way to get gems in and out, unbeknownst to the main shaft also, where we can hide it and exfil it out for maybe greater profits, hide it inside machines, or other equipment that's on Sector 3.
Yeah. Go on. Okay.
So even if they do lift it while we're down there, we still can use the shaft to get stuff in and out, unbeknownst to everyone else.
Unless we get caught while we're down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lord,
no,
the scorpions kill us.
It's gonna be perfect. Those elevators are completely quiet.
And
Well, look, you got two options. One is cause a riot, according to this guy, and get Maroney hurt. Or two, we go the safe route, go to Sector 3, repair the other elevator, and go down that way. It's off the grid. No one else is over there. It's a closed down shaft. They've already mined it out.
Yeah, but Aster does have a point. The elevators here are fairly loud, and we don't know where exactly that other elevator is located in Sector 4. So when we get down there, we're gonna be exiting out in an unfamiliar area.
I mean, it's not like the area you chose was very safe.
That's true, but at the
So
very
it's all
least,
going to be unknown.
no. But at the very least, there are people there who could, like, direct us to like certain paths and stuff like that. That's what I'm talking about. We don't know where we're gonna exit out.
Aster, you have a pretty good feel of the area, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I trust that completely.
Yeah. I mean, I do from the main elevator. If we got through the other elevator, the main goal would be to find the main elevator, and that just takes more time.
So
I'm with either plan, honestly.
it's either wait, start a riot somehow, which one guy already straight up turned you down, and
Well-
then the other option is to try and repair it and just go see what happens.
All
So
you
many
need-
weak-willed people on this planet. It's
Listen,
unbelievable.
all you need to start a riot is to start a fight, and then make sure that the people around you start getting involved.
Can we
There-
use Noah's dead body and put it in the front?
we are not putting my dead body in a riot.
But
I'm
Over his dead
No
body.
one-
we could use it if we just start a riot. We could use his dead body as a catalyst for the riot, saying like, "Look, it's this person went to Sector 4, and they didn't come back. Instead, 2 of them came back. One dead, one living. I bet that would start a riot."
Maybe a more measured approach.
What was the reason for starting the riot? Like, why did that came up in the first place?
I like the idea of a riot if everyone floods the 4th level. If those scorpion things come back, that's more targets. That means less likelihood of us getting attacked.
Yeah, it's safer.
And screw corporations. They
Yeah.
deserve what they get.
Yeah.
On the second hand, I have not listened to Devlin once and paid for it with my life.
Well,
I'm-
not really. You're still alive.
I look over at the other body like, I don't want to risk that again.
Okay, so what if we
But-
go silently then?
And Death never came with us. He'll be the first time that he comes with us on anything.
That's true. He hates
Anything
us.
that
Aster,
He
I
has
don't know if
not
you've
come
noticed,
together.
but he dislikes us very much. In fact, he probably wants us dead, and the moment we go down there, he's gonna turn us in and say, like, "Look at these people."
It's because
Listen,
he's a
I
wanted
just-
criminal.
I just have a way. I like plans, and your guys' plans are never thought out.
That's
Yeah,
my thing. I
great
never think. I
plan.
just do.
And then you guys were gonna stay on Sector 3 and take all these jobs and gain information, and literally just went, "We're going to 4," and took off. And look, dead, losing Zanta, and you guys are coming back with rifts in space, and I don't even know what else.
And we have Aster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gain a friend.
Exactly.
Sector 4 wasn't bad
Win-win.
at all. I don't know what you guys have seen. Maybe you were on Sector 5. I had no issues on Sector 4.
Wait, that's Sector 5?
I don't know.
I want
I
to
don't
know
know
about
where
that.
you guys are.
We're Omen.
No, I'm saying like I didn't see any sort of scorpions or rifts in space and time. That would have been really cool to see, by the way.
Dead
Or
bodies?
dead people.
You
Maybe.
didn't see dead bodies?
No, I just saw crystals and metals that I wanted to experiment on.
Oh, well, let's go. Let's take that old ass elevator, fix it up, and use it to steal all the gems. Cause I'm all pro stealing from corporations. That's always a good thing to do.
Wasn't that
I
a
got
plan
my
from the beginning? We're gonna be
toolbox.
pirates.
What'd you say?
We're gonna be pirates. That was a plan.
There was.
Steal.
That's true. We did talk about becoming pirates, and look at
love
us
that.
now.
I love that. Good job, guys. Being pirates is probably the best thing to do in the galaxy.
So
Def
I can bring
is
my
coming.
toolbox, and we can go down the 3, get that path to the elevator, get it fixed up. I can do it in half the time. Plus, with Noah helping me, we get advantage probably.
Yeah. I will bring my fusion welder and duct tape.
Yeah, I'm good at welding. I've been a deep space welder for some time.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, so are we going?
Yes.
Sector 3?
Yes. I'm on board this
Question.
plan.
Before we go, something just occurred to me, and I don't know if it's real or not, but we're going to find out. Michael, is there a way we can actually see our own contracts?
Oh yeah, you have like the digital copies of them. Yeah.
Aster, pull up your contract.
All right.
Aster pulls up a contract. It's a digital contract.
Is it for level 4?
It is.
Okay.
Yep.
So make sure he wasn't trying to BS us.
No, he has an official. He has official
It
contract.
says I'm supposed to be with a party, though, probably.
Yeah, he did sign on to be as a. They don't let anybody like go by themselves.
Yes.
Wait.
But part of me is wondering if he's ever actually been to level 4. I know he said he has, but he hasn't seen any of the things that we've seen, just all sunshine and rainbows.
Everything is perfect. Nothing bad happened.
Hold on. You're not allowed to go to Sector 4 by yourself.
Yeah.
So you went down with other people.
Yeah, I went down with like 4 other people. Or
What
3
happened
other.
then?
Was it 3 or 4 other people?
3 others.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. There were some other people. I didn't see them come out of there. Maybe they're dead. That'd be kind of interesting.
Cool.
Because that
You
means
didn't
they went
stay
the
with
wrong
them?
way. Oh, no, of course
Wait.
not.
Sure.
Did
you have boxes, crates full of gems?
Did I have boxes and crates full of gems?
Yeah, were you loading gems to these crates?
No.
Savvy check.
Go ahead.
I don't care about these stinking gems. That's why I didn't take them in myself.
9.
You can take a void point if you don't already have 4, Andronima.
I shall. All right. We found didn't we find some sort of crates full of gemstones?
They
Or
weren't
crates full of
gems. They
something?
were kind of like. It's that the rock that's very porous that people use to put like in their like landscaping. It kind of looked like that. It was
Okay.
red and had holes all through it. There was just a bunch of carts and crates and stuff full of that.
Okay.
When we went down the elevator to Section 4, was there anybody else with us?
There were a few people, yes. Not nearly as many as on Sector 3. Sector 3 is the busiest.
Alright, so we going?
Yes. Safe and measured plan.
Alright. So that means once we get there, we're gonna have a whole different plan.
That's how this group works.
100%.
That's how you guys do it. That's what makes it fun. All right.
And Dev, you're coming with us this time.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna work on fixing the elevator.
Help you? Maybe.
All right. So we go into the elevator then?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Maroni's gonna wait for us on the second run, so we should be back soon. So we should probably get ready to head over there. And then he's gonna take us down to 3, and he has a map that he's gonna give us with directions on how to get there.
What if we don't? Wait, hold on. Just completely side tangent. What if we get on the elevator like we're going to 3, and then be like, "Hey, man, would you mind just like turning around and looking away from the lever, and we'll pull it to go to 4?"
I mean, you can ask,
All right.
but if there's other people on it, then it's going to be hard. Right now, we're just getting a ride. We didn't get a private ride. We just have spots on it.
I can try to make it a private ride. Leave it to me.
Just don't draw attention of Morse Corp. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Sounds vaguely ominous.
All right, let's get down there.
Okay, so you guys open the loading ramp to the Omen. You guys all start walking down. You do notice that there is an individual outside smoking kind of an e-cigarette next to the Morse Corp landing or boarding ramp. And it's an individual holding a gun, wearing kind of all black attire, has dark hair, a little shorter guy, probably only like 5'4", but he's out there kind of like smoking a cigarette and just kind of standing there. The shuttle, is still over there, and there's still 2 armed individuals standing in front of the shuttle, and that's what you see right now as you get off.
I don't make eye contact. I just keep walking.
Okay.
And kind of put people between me and them.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah, I'll stand closest to the shuttle, and like as I'm passing by, I'll make eye contact with both of the guard guys,
Okay.
and like look at the ship and like turn sideways, so because I'm a pretty big person,
Okay. Yeah.
to like give him cover.
Okay. Yeah. They don't seem to really even, because the 2 guards are wearing masks and you really can't even see their eyes, so they just kind of look straight ahead. It's like just 2 sentries there.
I'm just gonna look directly into the center of their mask
Okay, you got it.
as I pass by.
And there's no sign or anything on those shuttles, right? The shuttle itself doesn't have Morse Corp on it.
The shuttle does not have Morse Corp on it, no. The shuttle actually looks pretty, like, piecemealed together for somebody as so nice that got off of it. To be guarded this well, he was in a pretty crappy shuttle.
Can we
Guys,
screw with the shuttle?
Can you what?
Can we screw with the shuttle?
I mean, it's got 2 armed guards, from what you can see, like, standing next to it, and it's not a very big vessel.
No, it keeps that in mind for later.
Okay. Sure. So you guys enter back into the mining. Oh, go ahead, Dawn. Were you saying something?
No, I'm sorry. No.
Okay. And you heading straight to the elevator? Okay. Okay, so the door opens, and as you guys are walking in, before you even get to like talk to Moroni, you can see that Moroni is talking to another group that are already kind of getting sealed into their like gravity tiles on the floor. And that very high postured, very nice looking individual is standing in the elevator as you guys walk in. He has 4 of those security guards that are standing around him. And you also see that there are 4 others that are standing on the opposite side that are all wearing Morse Corp logos.
I'll step in front of Devlin,
Okay.
and I'll be like, "Hey, you guys haven't fixed Sector 4 yet. What are you doing? I thought you guys said you were going to take care of it. You're still just standing in the elevator? What are you doing?"
The fancy guy looks towards you and said, "Who are you?"
That's not important to you. You need to do your job. Doesn't matter who I am. Doesn't matter who these people are. Why aren't you working?
I currently am.
Well, it's taken you a long time. Do you get paid a lot?
I own this place.
Oh, well, you don't take a very good care of it now, do you?
He looks over at other people that are kind of like coming in. He looks towards Moroni. Who is this?
As he looks away, I'm gonna like slightly shove Devlin to like walk away from the entrance of the
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Now, you do know, Dev,
You
that this is a 3-story elevator. So the doors on the top can be opened and you can go up there, or you can go, there's another story to this. So there's like 3 levels of this elevator.
Oh, then I would go to the top.
Okay.
So that way you can't see my face.
Okay.
And I would
You know
stand
what?
towards the front, so that way all they see is my rear end.
Okay.
I can't stand to be in the same elevator car as you. I'm going to one of the other ones. I can't believe you haven't done your job yet. I turn around and walk away.
Okay. Dawn, Andronima, Noah, what do you guys do?
Noah will grab Andromeda by the shoulder and like put her like face to face with him, and like we're having a conversation, but he's going to talk very loudly. Can you believe those Morse Corps people left their shuttle unattended, and all those people are just ransacking it right now?
Okay. Make a savvy check for me.
This is going to be horrible, guys.
Oh, I lost my dice.
That
I'm
would
gonna use-
be
I'm gonna use my void point.
6. Okay.
I'm gonna use the void point that I got to make it a 16.
Okay.
Instead of
So interesting thing happens here. So in this situation, like Andronima is selling it, like she's overselling it a little bit. As you guys are talking, like normally Andronima's like would have been okay, but you're kind of like you're like here with your lie. Andronima's like taking it to like here, and it just doesn't quite sit well. Like Dawn's like, what are you guys doing? Like. And you hear the very pristine, well postured man with that scar down like his head right here. Look towards you. He's like, that shuttle is my shuttle. That does not belong to Morse Corp. Who's messing with my shuttle?
You mean that jalopy that you landed?
Yeah, you look so like pristine and nice.
That's below your station.
Yeah. Whoever gave you that,
I
sucks,
agree.
man. Sorry.
Well, that is salvaged material, pieced together with the best parts that I could find. See, that is one thing that I'm working on.
Well, what's your name? You're very interesting.
It is Sheer.
Ashir. My name is Andromeda. Nice to meet you, Ashir.
It is. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. And your name is? And looks over to Noah.
My name is Sam.
Sam. Hadn't heard that
And you
name.
might want to go check your cameras, because you might not have much of a shuttle left by the time you're back up there.
We saw somebody next to it and like trying to mess with it.
They're wearing all black, and they look like they were smoking something, so you might want to go check that out.
He turns around and he looks at one of the armed security guards that are standing next to him. He's like, Eliot, is everything okay at the shuttle? And you see the helmeted head turn and say with this, almost like it's like a voice box kind of thing that's talking. He said, nothing seems to be a problem, sir. Everything is normal. And he looks back at you. It seems, Sam, that things are just fine at the shuttle. I do appreciate your concern, though.
Must be a different shuttle.
There's a lot of things out there parked right now. Shuttles, Morse Corp. What are they doing here?
One woman with a Morse Corp suit on, long kind of reddish redhead hair, looks in your direction and says, we're here working, to be honest.
On?
Well, it seems that there's some rock that can't quite get through. So we're to see if we can get through it for them.
Planning on using your hard heads to do that?
She smiles and chuckles a little bit, kind of surprised that you said that. And the large kind of larger sturdier stature African American male with those piercing blue eyes just looks towards you and says, "We'll have no problem getting through it. It's just, if the payment's right."
It's always
How
about
much?
the payment.
Especially for corporations. How much are they paying you?
Oh,
Can't be much based on the status of that shuttle.
And Ashir looks at you. "Sam, you should know by now in this day of age that, yes, man, where parts and hollows may lack, other things can be offered. More important
Such as? Secrets? Contracts?
things. Absolutely. Secrets that will remain secret. Well, at least from you, anyway.
The secret of those contact lenses? And Noah just walks away.
He said
Are
you got
you-
fake blue eyes.
Are you guys going to a different floor, or are you guys staying on that floor of the elevator as it goes down?
Staying on this floor.
Staying on that floor? Okay. They just eventually...
Staring daggers.
Yeah, you get this... They're staring right back at you most times.
Sure, you
Dawn, are you doing anything in particular, or are you...
I was gonna ask Ashir a question.
Okay.
Forgot him.
Yeah, as Noah walks away, you kind of step forward.
Yeah, step forward. Sorry.
Mhm. Good.
Ashir, do you know anybody named Deflin? Or have you ever heard of that name?
Oh no.
Don't draw attention.
Ashir kind of looks at you and says, "No, name doesn't ring a bell to me. Why? Should I have heard of him?"
No, just asking. You know, information. Like you said, we all have secrets.
Hmm.
We could always trade secrets. And you have beautiful eyes.
The guy behind Ashir, you're not talking to. You're talking to the different guy. Ashir doesn't really have. He doesn't have the blue eyes. That's somebody else that you don't know his name.
Oh,
But Ashir's like, well, I do appreciate that compliment.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna go right next to Noah and Adgarma.
Okay, sure. So Maroney, he's himself, but he looks like he's on edge as he starts to guide the. It's kind of like, you know, when your direct supervisor is like watching you do your job, and has left you alone for the entire week, and then all of a sudden shows up. It's kind of like one of those things where he's like being observed by his direct supervisor, starts to get the elevator into gear, and you guys go flying down with that same loss of stomach, basically, as it goes up into your throat, riding kind of like the roller coaster ride down to Sector 3, where you guys arrive and the doors all open. And it seems like Ashir and all of the Morse Court people are getting off here at Sector 3. They're just walking out onto the exit area. It looks like they head over there, and it looks like Devlin, you would recognize Crix is there, kind of there to greet them as they come down out of there. And
I kind of stay on top and kind of avoid not wanting Crix to draw attention to me.
Okay, yeah. Crix just kind of greets them and starts guiding them into like that substation hub that you were in before, and kind of takes them in. The sliding glass door opens, the sliding metal and glass door opens, they go in, and then it shuts, and then there's other people kind of milling about. Sector 3 is a little crowded right now because it seems like some people from Sector 4 have come down here and trying to kind of mill about, maybe see if they can find anything in the meantime while Sector 4 is closed.
I would swallow my throw up because I didn't want to draw attention to myself, and then regain my poise, and then go down to Moroni and ask for the paper.
Oh, right here. I'm gonna apologize for its condition, but here he hands you this it's like one of those little like bar napkins that you can get.
It's in better condition than me. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. There's a little crinked, and I tore the end of it a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I was under a lot of pressure there. You know what I'm saying? When your direct supervisor just steps onto the elevator with some important people, you know, that's what I'm saying. And I gotta bring him back up later.
Oh, I get that.
We
So it can't really get any worse, right?
I mean, hopefully not, right?
So it's just a left. Sorry, I'm trying to read right now. My eyes.
Oh, you got it upside down.
Oh.
Bro,
I have a pen.
I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's it gonna take for me to get you to turn around while we pull this lever to go down to number 4?
For me to turn around, and you pull the lever to go to level 4.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of looks up, and you can see like there's security cameras in the elevator. You mind if I punch you?
Yeah. Fine.
We'll have to make it look like you're hijacking the place. Draw a little attention to yourself, you know?
I don't think we're gonna be getting out so cleanly. Because ultimately, we gotta take the elevator back up. The other elevator, though it's broken.
I gotta tell you, I'm feeling kind of frosty. That whiskey you gave me is really starting to hit me.
Does the other broken elevator, does it go all the way up to 1 as well, or is it only from 3 to 4?
Nope.
We're wasting way too much.
Only goes from 3 to 4.
Hey,
I
Aster.
say we go and get it fixed.
No. Hold on, Dev. Aster.
Yeah.
You see the lever?
I do see the lever.
Okay. Hey, Moroni, come here for a second. I'll put him in front of me, and I kick him out of the elevator.
Oh, you're kicking Moroni out of the elevator? Oh, no.
I pull the lever. I don't know.
Wait, let's do this first. I want Dawn. I want you to make a melee. So you're gonna make a body check with advantage because Moroni doesn't see this coming. So I want you to roll 2 d20s and add your body to it, and I'll see if you can successfully kick Moroni out of the elevator.
TPK.
17 plus 2, 19.
Yes, that is a success. So all of a sudden, like, Don just like grabs him, like turns him his way, and then all of a sudden he like 300 kicks him out of the elevator. Moroni goes flying backwards. His helmet kind of falls over his eyes a little bit, and you hear as he clangs. His armor clangs on the metal on the outside.
Yeah.
And you
Aster,
just pull
go ahead.
the lever. Okay,
Yeah.
so without shutting the doors,
So
and without engaging the gravity seals to the floor, you just crank the lever. So the doors are hanging wide open. The gravity tiles, you're not connected to them. So you guys
trust in
just
destiny.
You guys all just go "Ah!" and just go boom and slam onto the ceiling of this elevator. Dev looked like he was going to dive, and then all of a sudden went boom to the top of the elevator, and you guys just start going "Ah!" straight down as this thing drops to Sector 4. Eventually, you can hear the brakes engage and the squeals, and you can actually see like sparks like outside because the doors are still hanging open. Wind is just blowing your hair all around and everything. Dev, you guys still have like your mining gear on, so you probably wouldn't like, none of your like attire would go flying everywhere. But as you slam to the ground now of the elevator, when it stops, you guys just go from ceiling to floor.
So is it 1d4 of damage you were saying?
I might give you a d4 of damage.
Someone could die right here.
Everybody take. Everybody does take 1 point of damage.
Oh man, I'm hurt.
I'm already hurt, and I'm like, was that necessary?
Hey, we got down here.
It worked!
Oh,
Yay!
But at what cost?
I puke on the floor.
Can we lock this thing from going back up?
Yeah.
It'll buy us some time.
I could try welding the gears to the bars.
We gotta get back up. Eventually.
That was the best thing I had. I don't know.
Can we look for like a lock or something? There has to be a lock.
Stick your staff in the gear and
Hope for the best.
Oh, is there like an emergency brake that we can just accidentally leave on?
Can we also
Investigate.
accidentally knock out the cameras?
Hey, Dev, that's your part.
I'm gonna try to
I mean,
investigate for a like an emergency lock or something.
Okay,
Like
make
a
a savvy
like
check.
One of those fireman buttons.
Yeah, make a savvy
I'm
check.
just laying on the floor. I can't move. I am so destroyed from vomiting like 4 times a day or 5 times or whatever.
Can I use a void point to do that at advantage?
You can absolutely.
Wonderful.
Is there a way for us to like accidentally knock out the cameras that are there?
I don't know what would you like to do to accidentally knock out the cameras?
Like
I mean,
Do
maybe
you have anything in mind?
just kind of accidentally stumble into them with a wielding gun or something. To be like, oh, and then it burned.
Well, the problem with that is they're about 10 feet off the ground.
Oh.
So you'd have to get like on somebody's shoulders, and you'd have to accidentally like get on their shoulders and walk up to the camera like real close, like you were like, oh, look at this.
Just like you accidentally kicked Maroney out.
I didn't kick him out.
well, we have tons of vomit here. We could just cover them with the cameras.
Wait, can they
Yeah.
control the elevator from the outside?
You've
We
never
don't know.
you've never seen them control the elevators from the outside.
Because they literally
only-
have somebody that runs the elevator.
You literally have somebody that runs the elevator.
The elevator might not leave.
Actually, because there's no like call button or anything like that. That was alright.
We might have just shut down the whole mines. Good job, guys.
That means they'll be waiting for us when we go back up.
Oh no.
Smart idea, guys.
Oh, this was.
Which means we need to repair the other one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we can do it
true.
back-
That one only goes up to 3.
That's fine. We'll pretend that we
all
were
we
on 3.
They're all gonna be looking at the other one.
Yeah. We can. We gotta
still gotta
send the
get-
other one up.
But then we still got to get back to 2, then 1. Oh.
That's for later us. We need to focus on now us, right?
Now we're stuck
You
in
guys-
level 4.
You guys
With
wanna
scorpion
go-
creatures.
There are no scorpions down here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, there are. Literally, we're covered in scorpion goo. I don't know if it's vomit, if it's blood, if it's poison.
And you haven't cleaned that up yet?
No, I didn't have any time to clean stuff up. I had to do other stuff, things, and shit.
Upload memories.
Exactly, the important stuff. I wasn't worried about scorpion goo.
Hey, on the bright side, we're all wanted criminals now.
Oh, yeah, that's true, Dev. At the very least, you're not the only one now.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Now I get processed and then hung. Cool.
I'm not wanted.
We'll get out of here. Perfectly fine.
You're about to be wanted.
Everyone thinks I'm dead. Not yet, anyway. But...
True.
Well, we're here now.
Yeah.
Should we start looking for those things we came here to look for?
Yes,
Yeah.
jumps time.
You're up, Aster. Lead the way.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
show
lead
us
the
where
way.
the wall's at.
We're
Okay.
watching you.
Can
I go
someone
down
help
the
me
main
off
path?
floor?
I'll
Oh,
help you
yeah.
off the floor. I've already touched things that are disgusting.
Wow.
I'm talking about the the vomit
I'm gonna get some ice for that burn.
everywhere.
Oh look, the ice that was left here. Because Maroni, from the drink I got him, that you kicked him out.
That ice
Use
is all
that
over
ice
the
for that
place.
burn.
Yeah.
So sad.
So
Tripped on your heel?
mm,
Okay.
it was a pretty forceful kick. So you guys are following Aster. Aster is leading you out into Sector 4. Aster, are you taking them to like where you originally came from?
I'm going straight to the metal that I was working on,
Okay, sure.
which we would pass the crystals probably. But like I imagine we were going down the main path, and then all of a sudden I stop and hard turn.
You saw people leaving with them. You didn't actually like see where they were getting them. But they were
Well,
very
gotta be around
they were
the
very
metal.
happy. They were deeper past where you were.
Yeah. I'll just go there.
Okay. So
I
Aster.
imagine there's like a little like crawl space we have to go through,
Oh yeah,
because I would not stay on the main path the whole time.
of course. Yeah, you see Aster go into like this little crawl space, and he kind of just beckons you to follow him.
That seems sus, but okay.
Follow me to my secret murder lair.
Listen, it's 4-1.
Yeah, apparently it used to be
Don't count me
5.
in that.
And I got a blade!
Eventually you do get to where you were working with those metals, Aster. Anything that you wanted to do? As Aster kind of stops and starts looking at some things as you guys kind of come out of the crawl space.
I'm gonna go right back to messing with the metals.
It seems like Aster just starts working again.
The gems?
1 second, hold on.
I just sit down and lean against the wall.
What? 1 second, what? What's this?
I found that with this specific metal here, that I don't know what it is, if I weld it with the rock in the wall, the slag that it creates makes a very, very nice, like, welding assist type of thing. It's very strange, because slag's normally useless, but in this scenario, it's very helpful. So I'm trying to make some. It could be like
That's your big secret.
no. My big secret was there were crystals down that way somewhere.
Should go
Can
that
you
way.
take us?
Yeah, you never gave me like a solid timeline, so I figured it was
Now.
Right now, yeah.
Is he making a weapon?
I mean,
Can you make a weapon?
can I make a weapon? I'm not really like a weapon maker of any kind.
What do you make?
Wait,
I
hold on.
weld things.
Did you make Cam?
I did make cam, but that was just a stroke of luck. And I made this cassette player work with my earbuds. Now you see I have earbuds in my ears.
Well, this is very fascinating. Where are the gems?
They're down there somewhere.
Have you been there?
I mean, I've seen a lot of people walking away from there. And by a lot, I mean like 2 or 3. But not
So
many
what are we
will come to
doing?
this side. If you go down that hallway, I'm sure you'll find crystals down there. I promise. I'll be right there. I just need to do this real quick. I mean, it could even assist with your ship potentially if I find any cracks in it. They look
Okay.
oddly pristine, which is strange.
Well, we take care of it, and we really like our undead ambiance.
Or dead ambiance with the dead body that's sitting in your like main living area. But
And the symbols. You know, the previous time, the previous crew of that ship actually mysteriously died.
wow.
Yeah, and they left a bunch of symbols in the walls.
And now you own it and
Yeah.
mysteriously have a dead person.
Yeah.
Ah, great. I'm with a bunch of murderers. Anyway, I'm just gonna go back to doing what I was doing and making slag.
Okay.
Alright. Well, I want to go see where the gem's at.
Okay.
Is that what we came from here?
Should we be splitting up right now?
No, I think we should go together, but we can leave him here.
Another great plan coming together. Man, if only we stuck to the plan. Great idea, guys.
The plan was to go to the 4th level, section 4, and we're here.
And we could have done it safely. Smart.
I
We
like
could've.
reach
Now
out
we-
and turn up the
And now we have a
volume
guy who
on my
doesn't
thing.
even have the gems.
We could have been smart, yeah.
That would take us
Def-
like 2 more weeks.
If I don't like splitting up, but maybe we need to get to work on repairing this elevator. If we can find it.
At this point, whatever. You just tell me what to do. I made my decision. You guys want another route again. I'm stuck
I
here
was going with
guys.
you.
I'm stuck here.
Do.
Whatever you guys want to do. Whatever.
Are you using Cam as a welding gun?
And he's listening to his Walkman. his cassette player.
10 out of 10.
Okay, so we need to fix the elevator, and we need to go see the diamond.
To me, the elevator is a priority for us right now.
But do we
Yeah.
even know where the elevator is? We just said that was the whole point. Is that we
That's
didn't know we were
true.
going to come out, and now
But
we're
you
sitting
have a
with-
map.
You have the map.
That was for level 3.
And level
And we
4
know-
is 10, yes, +1.
It wasn't level 4. It was to get to it on level 3.
I know, but the elevator should be in the roughly same place based on where the entrance to the main elevator is. So we could work that out.
Yeah.
Here, I wrote up on this, so this is the top before someone 300 this guy out of the elevator. You just, I'll follow you. You read it. I'm.
It says DN. Oh, he turns upside down. It says up. So Noah's going to try to figure out where this elevator is.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna follow.
Okay.
Gentlemen, do you wanna
I
go
would
look-
say this is going to be more of a savvy type role.
Okay.
So
And I'm going to use my void point.
okay, make it with advantage. You tap into the void.
That's a 1. Plus 2 is 3. And that's a 6 plus 2 is 8.
8. Okay.
So I failed.
You failed. You gain a void point.
Now if I use a void
Oh,
point
if
but
you
don't
use-
succeed,
If you no, you use a void point, so you have to roll a void
no.
corruption, perhaps.
Oh, I,
think
did that earlier too.
you use a void point and failed.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll come back to
think
that
I
too.
Two.
Getting corrupted.
Let's pass out some void
I
corruption
did
now
one
while we're
thing,
at
and
it.
it was
Okay, first thing I need you guys to do is what page is that on? Here it is, void points. So if you did use the void point and failed, I need you to roll anybody who did, go ahead and roll a d6, and if the result is equal to or lower than your current amount of void points, let me know. We're just gonna go with the current ones now.
so if I had one and used it, I currently have 0 then, right?
A minimum of 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
5.
5. So
Yeah.
so you're safe. Who rolled 5? You're safe. Nothing terrible happens.
I rolled a 5.
5 as well. Okay, so you guys are all safe from void corruption for that void point. But you don't gain a void point for that. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so you guys are safe. No void corruption happens right now. But you think you got an idea where it is?
We're going to start turn on our headlamps and start working our way to it.
Okay. You take some time. Are you staying right where you are, Aster?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
For
okay.
like at least 30 minutes to an hour.
Okay, got it. All right. So the rest of you are following Noah?
think me and Adrenaline are gonna go look for diamonds, right?
Yeah, we're gonna look for gems.
Okay, you guys can go ahead and make, if you'd like to make a savvy check. Go ahead and roll savvy checks for me. Because that's more of your perception based.
18 plus 3, 21.
Success.
I only got 5.
Oh, got 5? Okay. So that's a fail, so you gain a void point, Don. I'll start with Devlin and Noah. After some time searching and following this napkin, you feel like you're lost.
Oh no.
And
And
from somewhere to your left,
don't you do it.
a scorpion jumps out. No, you hear what sounds like distant whispers. Both of you can hear them. Sounds like coming from further to the left in the mine. But you guys hold that thought. You two, Andronima, you turn around. Holy crap! There's the old elevator.
Destiny! Yes!
Dawn seems to be distracted. If it weren't for you,
Dawn?
but you weren't really looking for it. But there's the elevator, and what's crazy is like there's a like a metal case sitting in the elevator, and there's this mechanical lock on it that seems to be blinking green.
Dawn?
Yeah.
Dawn? The elevator's here. There's a blinking case inside the elevator.
You know what we have to do, right?
No!
Let's go see where it is. Wait,
It's a
hold on.
blink.
Shoot, someone tried to go find Death and...
No,
You
we're
don't
not
know?
splitting. No more splitting. Splitsies,
Hmm.
more splitsies is gonna
Yeah,
just go bad.
You guys
I
have
will
you guys have
click
no
a gun.
idea where Devin Noah even went. Like-
Split in 5 different directions.
We done that already.
Oh
That's
my
good.
gosh. I want to click the button so bad.
Now, one thing that you guys have noticed too, you guys remember your suits had communication devices on them. But right now, Noah and Devlin, you guys are only able to communicate with each other. Like, reaching out doesn't do anything but static. And currently, Aster, you're just listening to your music. You're not even listening to anybody. And Andronima and Dawn, you're the only two that are able to communicate with each other because you guys are on Sector 4, which has the most interference when it comes to your headsets.
Mm-hmm.
I say we'll go look at it. See where it is. Wait, first of all, the elevator shouldn't be on. She hasn't been broken.
It's not on, but there's a case inside of it that is on and is blinking green.
Dawn, actually, as you say that elevator looks functional to you.
Look, the elevator looks functional.
I don't want to die.
Okay, you're being hurt a lot for the last couple of days. Let me take a chance to see where it is.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay here in front of the elevator.
You
And
spec
you-
up a little more just in case.
Yeah. Do you want to check out the case first so that you know what's inside of it, maybe?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at it.
Okay. Yeah, there's
I'll
a
move.
there's a metal case. About it's a square, like a cube, about 2 foot by 2 foot. It's like a crate. It's got a mechanical panel on it that has a green blinking light on it.
Okay. Hey, I see us a little tiny box with blinking green lights.
Well, it's 2 foot, so it's not tiny. It's
Hey,
It's small.
It's a-
What's inside it, though?
my fish
Last
was this
time we-
big. My fish was this big.
Yeah, if we open it up, is there like a scorpion inside?
You gonna try to open it?
Mm,
You know what? I'm a bigger man. I'll roll. If I roll even, we'll open it. If I roll odd, we'll wait and see what happens.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Dawn just pulls out of his pocket a die that he always keeps with him.
All times.
And he's gonna roll it right on the ground in the mine.
We're both like sitting there.
It's a 2, so we're gonna open it.
I'm a step 50 feet away.
Okay. So it looks like that green flashing light is above a button. You gotta press the button, you think, to open the case.
I mean, this is like the best thing that ever happened to me. Box, green light. It's not red. If it was a bomb, it would be red.
It's true.
Right
Know
there.
that. How do you know that?
I'm a detective. I know stuff.
Okay.
Wait, yes, remember, I was a detective.
Okay. Good for you.
As I'm gonna press the button, slowly press the button.
Slowly press the button so it starts to engage, and you finally get, and all of a sudden you hear it go, boop, boop, and it goes, kss, and it starts to slowly open. And Andronima, you notice slowly but surely, Dawn is being illuminated by a blue-green light that's coming from inside the case. And Dawn, as you're looking inside the case, it looks like this case is full of blue-green, very crude looking. They're not worked gems, but there's bright, glowing blue-green gemstones within this case, filled to the top.
Told ya.
And it's at that very moment, from behind you, you guys hear a high-pitched scream of a female. And that's where we're going to end this episode of Omen.